of those situations where there's a construction site with a fence. It doesn't say not to go over the fence, it just says it's a fence. And I'm just looking at right there. You can see all the ash and fill that they used in this lot, and I can see about 10 bottles just sitting right on the top. They look like 1890s. So I'm gonna try to see who owns this lot. See if they'll let me wander around down here and going back to an old spot that I dove at. I got a really nice keen geometric ink here years ago and haven't been back in a while. And I got a really good permission to park right on the water where I can just kind of fall out of my truck and land in the river. Now I've got to find out how to get over there. That doesn't look good. This is going to be much better than where I used to have to put in. And this guy was more than happy. He said, yeah, mate, park any way you like. So look at that. That's an easy dive. Something I can still do. My dive basket that floats on top of the water, and hopefully I'll fill it up with Pontil bottles. That's the plan. You can see right on the river's edge here. This is more modern fill. Yeah, that's more modern trash, but I'm trying to remember where I got the ink right there, and down there it gets deep, and right up here it's just chest deep. I could snorkel all that if I wanted, but looks good, nice and calm. Water's still cold, so it should be clear until I stir it all up. I didn't know it was raining down there. It was a little sunny last time I came up, and then I popped up out of the water. It was pouring rain, which is great unless it starts lightninging out with a metal tank strapped to your back. Well, I got a basket full of stuff, but nothing old. I mean, nothing real old. Just like turn of the century stuff and A little disappointed. I thought I would get some Pontil shards. There's one shard that looks old, but I think I got a milk bottle and some common medicine bottles. But it was fun. It was good to get in the water. My first time of the year. Forget what else I got. I was down underwater for about an hour or so. This is gonna be a messy video. Just gonna do a quick peek at what I wound up getting. Some kind of bizarre teapot. It's not very attractive, if I'm being honest. Plain old Pepsi bottle. Some kind of china cup. Oh, this is the one that I got that I liked. Even though it's not old, or that old. Black Cat Stove Enamel, New York. It might be common in New York, but I've never seen it. It's kind of cool. It's machine made, so. But I'm not prejudiced. That would have been pretty old. I'm gonna have to clean this one off and see what that panel was. That looked kind of old. I don't know what it was either. So I mean, there was stuff down there. This one faked me out. I thought it was, it's like an ammonia bottle, but with that stubby neck. All of these things are clear or aqua, so you don't know, you're looking at that down at the bottom and you're saying it's a Pontil embossed, something incredible. Chow Chow bottle. Yeah, that would have been the best one. Family drugstore with a big bullet hole in the shoulder. I'm interested in seeing what this does. It's just a soda bottle, but it just says 8 fluid ounces, and I can see that it's kind of corn flour, so that might be kind of pretty. This one was whole. Clover leaf dairy, Haverhill, Mass, with clovers on the back. Looks more like ferns, but I'm gonna guess that that's clovers. Somebody will like that. Somebody that used to get their milk there back in the 40s. Well, now I gotta get from my soaking wet clothes into some not quite as wet clothes that got rained on because I left it out on the back of the truck. But it was fun. I'm going to come back because I know I can go up that way further, and I know I can go on the other side of that bridge down there, and these houses in here are really old, and kind of what happens in these locations, it seems like I'm assuming there's Pontil bottles down low here, and you would have to just kind of luck out and find a time where it just tumbled out of the bank and rolled down to the bottom of the the bottom of the river in the channel, or it churns up and it's all randomly mixed in, but there's like one old bottle per every 100 not so old bottles. So it's a matter of going through, and I'll have, you know, screw tops and cork, you know, machine made cork tops, a lot of clear glass, and then bang, a Pontil's bottles like laying in the middle of it. At least in a neighborhood like this, where there was a lot of activity, a lot of commerce, and the bottom of that river is, you know, there's a bottle or something every foot or 2 feet with little clusters. The best thing, what I'm looking for, is like an old house like that one over there. If they had their dump right there, and it's 2 feet or 3 feet deep in the mud, then I can wind up sitting there for, you know, 5 or 6 dives just digging in the bank, and that's where I've had my best luck. But it's harder to find locations like that. This one here, where there's bottles and debris and interesting things, and it's fun, and there's sunfish and bass that are chasing me around the whole time. But anyways, I hope that was interesting to some degree, and I hope the video comes out and I'm not just wasting my time standing here in the rain.